Hey Aries, welcome back. I need to talk to you about something that just came through in your reading, and honestly, the energy around this is something else. So let me just dive right in because what I am seeing here is massive, and you need to hear this. I just pulled your cards and right away, the first thing that came through was the Six of Swords. Now, Aries, this card is all about transition and moving away from troubled waters. But here is what makes this interesting for you specifically. Someone in your life, and I'm getting the sense this might be someone you trusted or at least had some level of connection with. They sent some seriously negative energy your way. Maybe they were jealous of your progress. Maybe they did not like seeing you win. Or maybe they just had their own issues and decided to project that onto you. Whatever it was, they sent that bad energy deliberately or unconsciously, and the universe caught it. What I love about the Six of Swords here is that it is showing you that you are being moved out of that energy. You are being transported away from that negativity. And here is the thing that is coming through really strongly. You did not even have to fight this battle yourself. Spirit stepped in and said, "You know what? We are handling this." The Six of Swords is not about you struggling to get away. It is about being guided away. You are literally being escorted out of that toxic situation by divine forces. The person who sent that bad energy your way thought they were going to affect you, maybe bring you down, maybe slow your progress. But instead the universe just moved you completely out of range. Imagine someone throwing stones at you, but you're already on a boat sailing away, and those stones just hit water. That is what is happening here. The Six of Swords also tells me that this transition is necessary for your mental peace. You might have been feeling drained lately, maybe confused about why certain things were not flowing the way they should have been, or why you felt blocked in certain areas. Now you know. There was interference. But the beautiful part is that you are being taken to calmer shores. The stormy waters are behind you. And while you are moving forward, something else is happening with that bad energy that was sent to you. Now we move to the second card, and this is where things get intense. The Devil showed up. Aries, when I saw this card in this position, I literally had to pause because the message is so clear. The Devil represents bondage, addiction, toxic patterns, and being trapped in negativity. But here is what you need to understand. This card is not about you. This card is about what happened to the person who sent you that bad energy. Remember how I said the universe caught it? Well, the Devil is showing me that the energy they sent your way, it did not just disappear. It got returned, and not just returned. It got multiplied and sent back to them with the weight of universal justice behind it. The Devil is revealing that this person is now trapped in their own negativity. They created a prison for themselves with their own toxic intentions. When you send out bad energy, especially when it is directed at someone who is protected, that energy has to go somewhere. And the universe's laws, what you put out comes back, but often it comes back amplified. So while they thought they were affecting you, they were actually setting up their own downfall. The Devil here shows me that they are now dealing with the consequences of their actions in a major way. They might be going through their own crisis, their own setbacks, their own confusion and chaos. And it is all because of what they tried to do to you. The energy of the Devil is heavy. It is restrictive. It is like being chained to your own worst impulses and not being able to break free. This person is experiencing that now. They are stuck in a cycle of negativity that THEY created. And here is the thing about karmic justice. It does not come with a warning. They probably had no idea that their actions would come back to bite them this hard. But the universe does not play games when it comes to protecting its own. You are clearly someone who is being divinely protected right now. And when you have that level of protection, anyone who tries to harm you ends up harming themselves. What I also find fascinating about the Devil in this position is that it represents illusions and false power. This person probably thought they had some kind of power over you or your situation. They thought their negative energy would stick, would affect you, would bring you down to their level. But the devil is revealing that they never had any real power at all. It was all an illusion. The only power they had was the power to trap themselves. Moving to the third card, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now this is really interesting because the Seven of Pentacles is about patience, investment, and waiting for your harvest. But in the context of this reading, it is showing me something specific. While that person is dealing with their karmic return, you are being asked to focus on your own growth. The Seven of Pentacles is saying, do not get distracted by what is happening to them. Do not waste your energy thinking about their downfall or feeling vindicated. Instead, focus on what you are building. The Seven of Pentacles represents someone who has planted seeds and is now in that waiting period before the harvest. You have been working hard. Aries, you have been putting in effort, making moves, trying to build something meaningful, whether that is in your career, your relationships, your personal development, or all of the above. And this card is confirming that your efforts are not in vain. You are going to see results. But this is not instant gratification energy. This is steady, sustainable growth energy. What I love about the Seven of Pentacles appearing here is that it is showing a clear contrast between you and the person who sent you bad energy. They took a shortcut. They tried to use negativity and manipulation to get what they wanted or to stop you from getting what you deserve. But you are doing things the right way. You are putting in actual work. You are being patient. You are trusting the process. And because of that, your harvest is going to be real and lasting. Their attempts to interfere with you were always going to fail because you cannot stop someone's destiny with bad energy. All you can do is mess up your own path. The Seven of Pentacles is also about assessment. It is about looking at what you have built so far and deciding if you need to adjust your approach or keep going as you are. Spirit is encouraging you to take stock of your progress. Look at how far you have come despite the obstacles, despite the interference, despite the negative energy that was sent your way. You are still standing. You are still growing. You are still moving forward. That in itself is proof of your resilience and your divine protection. This card is also telling me that your patience is about to pay off in a big way. The harvest is coming, Aries. All those seeds you planted, all that work you put in, all those times you kept going even when it was hard, it is all about to bear fruit. And the timing is perfect because just as you are being moved away from negativity with the Six of Swords, you are simultaneously moving toward abundance. The universe is really working in your favor here. Now let us talk about the fourth card, the Ten of Swords. I know this card looks dramatic and scary when you first see it, but in this reading, it has a very specific message. The Ten of Swords represents a definitive ending. It is rock bottom. It is the worst case scenario. It is when something is so completely over that there is no way to revive it. And again, this is not about you. This is about the situation that person created for themselves. The Ten of Swords is showing me that the karmic return they received is not just a little setback. It is a complete collapse of whatever they were trying to build through negative means. Remember, the devil showed us they were trapped in their own toxicity. Well, the Ten of Swords is showing us the ultimate result of that trap. They have hit rock bottom. Whatever they were trying to achieve by sending you bad energy, it has backfired spectacularly. Their plans, their schemes, their negativity, it all fell apart in the worst possible way. What is significant about the Ten of Swords is that it represents betrayal and painful endings. This person might feel betrayed by life, by the universe, by their own choices. They might be experiencing a really painful ending in some area of their life. And while I never take joy in anyone's suffering, I do recognize divine justice when I see it. They created this for themselves. The Ten of Swords is the natural consequence of sending out toxic energy into the universe. Asterisk, but here is what I want you to understand about the Ten of Swords in this context. This ending they are experiencing, it is necessary. It is clearing the way for them to eventually learn and grow if they choose to. Rock bottom can be a powerful teacher. Sometimes people need to completely fall apart before they can rebuild themselves in a healthier way. Whether they choose to learn from this experience or not is up to them. But the universe has delivered the lesson for you. The Ten of Swords is confirmation that this chapter is over. Whatever energy they were sending your way, whatever interference they were running, whatever negativity they were projecting, it is done, finished, complete. You do not have to worry about this anymore. The Ten of Swords draws a clear line and says, this is the end of that story. You can now move forward without that weight, without that interference, without that negative energy affecting your path. The fifth card is Death. And before you panic, let me explain what this card is really about in this reading. Death in tarot is not about physical death. It is about transformation, rebirth, and powerful change. It is about the old self dying so a new self can emerge. And in the context of everything we have talked about, the Death card is showing me two things happening simultaneously. First, it is showing the complete transformation of the energy that was sent to you. That bad energy went through a death process. It was completely transformed and sent back to its source amplified. What they sent as negativity came back as karmic justice. What they meant for harm became the instrument of their own undoing. The Death card represents that total transformation of energy. Nothing stays the same when death appears. Everything changes, everything transforms, everything is made new. Second, and this is the more important part for you, the Death card is showing your transformation. Aries, you are not the same person you were before this situation happened. You have been through something. You have been tested. You have been challenged by negative energy and interference, and you came through it protected and guided. That changes you. The Death card is saying that you are shedding an old version of yourself that might have been more naive, more trusting, more unaware of the spiritual dynamics at play in your life. You are stepping into a new version of yourself that is wiser, more discerning, and more aware of your own divine protection. This transformation is powerful. The Death card is one of the most potent cards in the tarot deck because it represents inevitable change that cannot be stopped. You cannot go back to who you were before. You can only move forward as this new version of yourself. And this new version is stronger. This new version knows that you are protected. This new version knows that negative energy sent your way will not stick. This new version knows your worth and your path. The Death card is also about letting go completely. Spirit is encouraging you to let go of any remaining attachment to this situation, to this person, to what they tried to do. Let it die. Let it transform into wisdom and strength for you. Do not carry it with you into your new chapter. The Death card is clearing the path for you to step fully into your power without any baggage from this experience. What I find really powerful about Death appearing in this reading is that it is showing the cosmic balance being restored. Something had to die so something new could live. The negative energy had to be transformed and returned so you could be free to transform into your higher self. It is all connected. It is all part of the divine plan that is unfolding for you. The final card, and this is where everything comes together beautifully, is the Knight of Wands. Aries, this is your energy. The Knight of Wands is passionate, bold, adventurous, and unstoppable. This knight charges forward fearlessly, and right now, that is exactly what you are being called to do. After everything we have discussed, after the movement away from negativity, after the karmic justice was delivered, after your harvest is being prepared, after the endings and transformations, you are now being given the green light to move forward with confidence and speed. The Knight of Wands does not hesitate. This knight does not second guess. This knight sees an opportunity or a goal and goes for it with everything they have. And that is the energy that is available to you right now. You have been cleared, protected, and transformed. Now it is time to take action. Whatever you have been planning, whatever dreams you have been holding, whatever goals you have been working toward, the Knight of Wands is saying go. Move forward with passion and confidence. The path is clear. What I love about the Knight of Wands appearing as your final card is that it shows you coming out of this situation stronger and more motivated than ever. Someone tried to slow you down with bad energy, but instead, you are about to speed up. You are about to move faster than you have before. You are about to make things happen at a pace that will surprise even you. The Knight of Wands is fearless energy, and you have every reason to be fearless right now because you know you are protected. This Knight also represents good news coming quickly. Messages, opportunities, invitations, breakthroughs, they are all headed your way at speed. The Knight of Wands is one of the fastest moving cards in the tarot deck. Things are about to happen fast for you. After any period of waiting or transition that you went through, you are entering a phase of rapid movement and exciting developments. Stay ready because when the Knight of Wands shows up, things do not move slowly. The Knight of Wands is also telling me that you are stepping into a leadership role in some area of your life. You are becoming someone who takes charge, who makes things happen, who inspires others with your boldness and your willingness to go after what you want. This is your time to shine, Aries. This is your time to show what you are made of, and anyone who tried to dim your light or stop your progress is about to watch you rise in a way they never expected. So let me bring this all together for you. Someone sent you bad energy, whether intentionally or not. Maybe they were jealous. Maybe they were threatened. Maybe they just had their own issues. But the universe caught it. Instead of that energy affecting you, you were moved away from it by divine guidance. The Six of Swords carried you to safer shores. Meanwhile, that energy was returned to the sender multiplied. The devil shows them trapped in their own negativity, dealing with karmic consequences they never saw coming. The Ten of Swords shows that situation reaching a definitive painful ending for them. But while all that was happening to them, you were being prepared for something better. The Seven of Pentacles shows your patient work is about to pay off with a real harvest. The Death card shows you transforming into a wiser, stronger version of yourself who knows their worth and their protection. And the Knight of Wands shows you charging forward into your next chapter with passion, speed, and unstoppable energy. Good news is coming fast. Opportunities are rushing toward you. You are about to move forward in a major way. The overall message is clear. You are protected, you are guided, you are about to harvest what you have been working toward. And you are stepping into a powerful new phase where you move forward fearlessly. Anyone who tried to stop you or harm you with negative energy just ended up stopping and harming themselves. That is how divine protection works. That is cosmic justice in action. I hope this reading resonated with you and gave you the clarity you needed about what has been happening energetically around you. Trust your path, trust your protection, and get ready to move forward with the confidence of someone who knows the universe has their back.